Hello my dear student, welcome in biology class 12, chapter number 8 is going on, that is human health and diseases. Part 6 today I am going to describe. In this chapter we already learned about what is human health, diseases and types of disease, innate immunity and acquired immunity and different other responses of the or disease into the organism. Today I am going to describe autoimmunity and other topics to related this chapter, that is immune system in the body system. Autoimmunity, word says autoimmunity. Auto means self immunity. We know that the different disease is present around us, and for that in our body system any fighting mechanism is ready for fight to the disease which enter our the body, and at that time our immune system must be strong, and when any disease enter in our body by the different way, that is altered or reduced or diffused by the own system, that is called autoimmunity. Let us one by one, what is autoimmunity? Autoimmunity, production of antibodies against the tissue of its own cell is called autoimmunity. Production of antibody against the tissue of its own cell called autoimmunity. Example of autoimmunity is rheumatoid arthritis is a disease that is present in our society, that are called autoimmunity disease. So next topic is the immune system in the body. We already know about the immune system. Immune system is the important for the human body, because different types of disease alter the life cycle of the human beings, and for the different type of the disease our body responds against that for reducing the characters of that disease. So immune system must be strong. Here this immune system, it is include lymphoid organ, tissue, cell, soluble molecule like antibodies. It is include lymphoid organ, tissue, cell, soluble molecules like antibodies. As you read about the different system of the body, that unique in the sense that is recognize foreign antigen, respond to these and remember them. The immune system also play an important role in allergic reaction, autoimmune disease and organ transplantation. These are, you already learned about this immune system. So immune system is the important factor of the life of the organism that fight against the different types of the disease that present around us. So first one is the lymphoid organ. What is lymphoid organ? It acts as the site of formation and maturation of lymphocytes. This lymphoid organ, it is a site of formation and maturation of lymphocyte into the organism. First, it is a two type, primary lymphoid organ and secondary lymphoid organ. In the primary lymphoid organ, where lymphocytes are produced and matured, it's called primary lymphoid organ. Bone marrow and thymus are the example of primary lymphoid organ. Secondary lymphoid organ, where lymphocytes fights with antigens are called secondary lymphoid organ. For example, spleen, lymph node, tonsil, pair patches, and other mucosal associate lymphocytes tissue that is called MALT, that is present in the 50% ratio in the body of the organism in the digestive system, respiratory system, inner lining. So this is all about autoimmunity, production of antibodies against the tissue is of its own cell called autoimmunity. Example, rheumatoid arthritis is the example of autoimmunity. And immune system is the in the body it is important, and it include lymphoid organ, tissue cells, soluble molecule like antibody. We know that the immune system is the play an important role for the different types of the response that alter the body of organism by the different way and with maintaining the immunity. This immune system has the lymphoid organ. Lymphoid organ is acted at the site of formation and maturation of lymphocyte. It is two types: primary lymphoid organ and secondary lymphoid organ. Primary lymphoid organ, where lymphocytes are produced and mature, are called primary lymphoid organ. Example, bone marrow and thymus. The secondary lymphoid organ, where lymphocytes fight with the antigen, are called secondary lymphoid organ. For example, spleen, lymph node, tonsil, pair patches, and mucosal associated lymphocyte tissue are the example of secondary lymphoid organ. Hello my dear student, next topic is AIDS. AIDS is referred to as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Here syndrome means group of symptom. Group of symptom means syndrome. AIDS, very famous disease, you know. AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. It is first observed or first reported. It is first reported in 1981, and this is caused by the HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, that is a retrovirus. This AIDS acquired immunodeficiency syndrome means group of symptoms, and it is first reported in 1981, and that is caused by human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV. It is a retrovirus. It is not a congenital disease, and you know very well, more than 25 millions of the people of the world is killed by the AIDS virus. AIDS acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that is by the HIV virus. Here transmission of HIV occur by the different following four things, very major, you know very well. First one is the sexual contact with the infected person. This HIV can be transmitted from person to person by the sexually. When another person is infected from the HIV, that is transmitted in the body of another person by the sexual mode of interaction. So we avoid this type of the activity. Next one is the transfusion of the contaminated blood and blood product. Sometimes transfusion of the contaminated, when the contaminated blood is transfused in the body of the healthy person, what will happen? They can be caused any type of disease, for example the HIV. When this contaminated blood have the retrovirus HIV, what will happen? When this blood enter in the body of another person, they can cause the HIV. Next, sharing infected needle as in intravenous drug abuse. Sometimes drug abusers are share their needle in where condition may be dangerous. When any drug abuser have the suffering from the HIV virus, they take the needle, and also by the needle, infected needle, blood also came that had the HIV virus enter the another person body. What will happen? They infect the body of the drug abusers another by the making a chain and transmit the disease HIV, and in next one is infected mother to her child through placenta. When any mother is suffering from the HIV virus, there will be 19% chances transmission of HIV from the mother to their child from the placenta. Placenta, we know that placenta is a connecting link from the embryo to the child into the fallopian tube of the mothers, and that transmit the nutrient to the child, and there will be chances of transmission of HIV from mother to the child. So this is the basic concept of the AIDS. AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and AIDS is first reported in 1981. It is caused by the HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, is a retrovirus, and that can be transmitted by the different following four way. First is the sexual contact with the infected person. Second one is the transmission of contaminated blood or blood product. Third one is the sharing of infected needles as in the intravenous drug abuser, and fourth is the infected mother to her child through placenta. So be aware, prevention is better than cure, because we know that AIDS have no cure now till date. So prevention is the best option for the curing this virus, that is HIV. Here another topic, replication of retrovirus into the macrophage. How you can see by this the linear diagram. First virus enter in the macrophage. First virus enter in the macrophage in the first stage. What after that, in the second, RNA genome of the virus gets replicated to form viral DNA with the help of enzyme reverse transcriptase. Virus enter into the macrophage, then RNA genome of the virus gets replicated to form viral DNA with the help of enzyme reverse transcriptase. Then after that, this viral DNA gets incorporated into the host cell DNA. This viral DNA gets incorporated into the host cell DNA. After the incorporation, this viral DNA direct host cell DNA to produce viral particle. Now after the incorporation, viral DNA directs host cell to produce viral particle. Then simultaneously HIV virus enters into the T lymphocyte and replicate to produce progeny virus. With the same process, HIV enters into the T lymphocyte and replicate to the produce progeny virus. These progeny viruses are released into the blood of organism. This is progeny virus are released into the blood. After it attack other lymphocyte, and what happened? This process is repeated many more times. This attack of this released virus, and after it leads to decrease the T cell into the body of the organism, and this result immunity decline of the organism. What happened? रेप्लिकेशन ऑफ रेट्रोवायरस में मैक्रोफेज कैसे होता है? सबसे पहले वायरस एंटर करेगा माइक्रोफेज स्टेज में, फिर वहां पे आरएनए जीनोम वायरस का रेप्लिकेट हो जाएगा और बनाएगा क्या, वायरल डीएनए। किसकी सहायता से, एंजाइम रिवर्स ट्रांसक्रिप्टेज की हेल्प से। फिर क्या होगा, वायरल डीएनए इनकॉर्पोरेट हो जाएगा किसमें, होस्ट सेल डीएनए में। डीएनए में इनकॉर्पोरेट होने के बाद यह वायरल डीएनए डायरेक्ट करेगा किसको, होस्ट सेल डीएनए को, और प्रोड्यूस करेगा क्या, वायरल पार्टिकल। उसी के साथ क्या होगा, एचआईवी इंटर कर जाएगा किसमें, टी लिम्फोसाइट में, और रेप्लिकेट करेगा क्या, बनाएगा प्रोजनी वायरस। यह प्रोजनी वायरस रिलीज होगा किसके अंदर, ब्लड के अंदर। वहां पे यह अटैक करेगा किसके ऊपर, टी लिम्फोसाइट पर। यह प्रोसेस जो है रिपीट होता रहेगा मल्टीपल टाइम। जब रिपीट होने के बाद क्या होगा, यह डिक्रीज करेगा टी सेल को, हेल्पर टी सेल को बॉडी के अंदर, और फाइनल रिजल्ट क्या होगा, इम्यूनिटी डिक्लाइन मींस वीकनेस आएगी, इम्यून सिस्टम वीक होगा। दिस इज अबाउट द रेप्लिकेशन ऑफ रेट्रोवायरस इनटू द मैक्रोफेज। And last one is the diagnostic test for the Part-6 is ELISA is required, and that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay used. But treatment of this disease is with the antiretrovirus drug is partially effective but not prevent the death of the human beings. So diagnostic test for AIDS is the ELISA, enzyme linked immune sorbent assay used, and treatment of this disease with the antiretrovirus drug is partially effective but, and that is useful for the prolong the life of the particular person but not control the death of the humans. And so simply we can say we can avoid the contact with the infected person, avoid the infected needles, avoid the infected materials, infected person contact. And last is the tag, prevention is better than cure for the suitable word, because no a prescribed medicine for the HIV is till date is made by the scientist. So prevention is the main medium of the curing the life of the human beings against the HIV virus. From this figure you can see replication of retrovirus and their process from your NCERT book, how they enter into the body of the human beings. Thank you.